my name is Faisal Khan, and in this video we will study chapter number 12, cube and cube roots, and the topic is cube root. In last videos we had discussed what is cubes and sums on based on cubes. Now we will continue cube root and the sums on the basis of cube root. In this video we will discuss what is a cube root of a number and how can we find the cube root of perfect cube numbers. So first, what is a cube root? The cube root of a number n. Cube root of a number n. Suppose that the number is n and the cube root of a number n is the number whose cubes gives the number n. That means cube root of any number which gives cube n is known as cube root of number. In general, if m cube is equals to n, that means if we multiply m 3 times, m cube is equals to m into m is equals to n. When we multiply any number 3 times, we are getting n as its cube. So m will be the cube root of n. It is just as reverse of cubes. So m is cube root of n. How can we show in a symbolic form? We can show cube root of n as cube root n equals to m. This symbol represents the cube root. Don't get so confused. The symbol without any number represents square root, and the symbol with number 3 represents the cube root. It is also written as n raised to the power 1 by 3 equals to m. That means if any number is multiplied 3 times itself and the answer obtains cube, and in the reverse process we get the cube root of that number. Let's take an example. 6 cube is equals to 6 into 6 into 6 is equals to 216. That means cube of 6 is 216. Cube of 6 is 216. And in reverse, cube root of 216. Cube root of 216 is 6. Represented as symbol cube root 216 equals to 6. Now we will discuss how can we find the cube root of any number by the process. Methods to find cube roots of perfect cube number. There are 2 methods to find cube roots of perfect cube root numbers. First is by prime factorization method and second is by estimation method. In by prime factorization method, we first find the prime factors of the given numbers, and in estimation method, we estimate the cube root of that number on the basis of first 10 cubes of numbers. So first the prime factorization method. Let us find the cube root of 125. It can also be written as cube root 1 to 5. Find the prime factors. 125 125. Unit digit is 5, so we can divide it by 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. 5 5 5s are 25. 5 1s are 5. Prime factors of 125 are 3 times 5. Here 5 comes 3 times, that means it is making a triplet. It is making a triplet here. So to find a cube root of any number by prime factorization, it is very necessary to the factors of the prime factors of any number should be. Here we have 3 times 5 multiplied as the product. So prime factors of 125 are 3 times multiplied by 5. If they are making a triplet, they are making a triplet. To find the perfect cube, to find the cube root of any number, the prime factors should be in triplet, and we choose one number from each triplet, one number from each one prime factors from each triplet as the cube root of that number. So cube root of 125 is 5. Choose one number only, take out one, write one number on the triplet and remove that cube root sign. And remove that cube root sign from here. So cube root of 125 is 5. Now take another example. The another example is find the cube root of 1728. 1728. Let's first find the prime factors. First represent as 17282. Prime factors of 1728 are 1728 divided by 2, 8, 6, 4. Divided by 2, 4, 3, 2. Divided by 2, 2, 6, 1. 2, 1, 6 divided by 2, 108 divided by 2, 54 divided by 2, 27 divided by 3, 9 divided by 3, 3 divided by 3, 1. So prime factors of 1728 are 6 times 2 and multiplied by 3 times 3. Here I have less space, so I write it down in below. Now make triplets. Here we have one triplet of 2, another triplet of 2, and another triplet of 3. Take out one number, one prime factors from each of the triplets. From here we will get 2 multiplied by, we will get 2 again. From here we will get 3. And remove this sign. So 2 multiplied by 2, 4 multiplied by 3 gives 12. So cube root of 1728 is 12. It is your answer. Second process is by estimation. How can we find the cube root of any number by estimation? We can find the cube root of any number by estimation. It is very easy process. We first observe the unit digit of given number, and to do the estimation process you have to learn cubes 1 to 10. It is very necessary that you have to learn the cubes 1 to 10, or you can write it as in your inside of your copy to simplify this process. The unit digit of the given number decides what will be the unit digit of cube root. unit digit is unit digit is 7. Unit digit of perfect cube number is 7. Now comes to the table. In which number of perfect cube has 7 as its unit digit? 27 has unit digit as 7. It comes when we find the cube of 3. So unit digit of cube root will be 3. So unit digit of cube root is 3. We have found the unit digit of cube root 3. Now we have to find the remaining numbers, remaining digits of the cube root of that number. So the number given to us 571787. Starting from the right side, take out the last 3 digits. Ones place, tens place, and hundred place. These 3 digits are making these 3 places are ones, tens, and hundred. Remove them. After removing, we will get 571. We will get 571. The number found by the remaining digit is 571. Now observe. Now come to this table and find out 571 is greater than the cube of which number or equals to cube of which number. So here 571 is greater than 1, 571 is greater than 8, it is greater than 27, it is also greater than 64, and we can also observe it is also greater than 8. But when we compare it by 9, the 729, it is greater than 571. So we have reached the limit that cube of A is just lesser than 571. That means the remaining digits are belongs to 8, because when it goes to 729, it will be a larger number. 729 is larger number. It is more than 571. We can't take it as its cube root. Compare 571 and 512. We get 8 cube as 512. So 512 is lesser than 571, and we can say that 8 cube is lesser than 571. So remaining digits of cube roots are cube root of number are 8. So remaining digit is 8. Now this 3 will be on unit place, on ones place, and this 8 will be on tens place. Combined together, we will get a number 83. Combine the given number, the number obtained on comparing the unit digit from the unit digit of cube of that number and the remaining digits after extracting 3 digits from the number, we get 8. So number found is 83, and cube root of 571787 is 83. So by estimation process, we can easily find the cube root of any number when it is a perfect cube. Now we will discuss some properties of cube root. Cube root of a negative number is always negative. As we earlier discussed that cube of any negative number is negative. Simplify. Similarly, cube root of any negative number is always negative. as 6 cube is equals to 216 minus 6 cube is equals to minus 216. So as we know that cube root is inverse process of cube. So cube root of minus 216 is minus 6. That means cube root of any negative number is always negative. Cube root of minus 125 is minus 5. How can we find cube root of rational numbers? Cube root of rational numbers. Cube root of rational numbers. Let's take an example. A upon B is a rational number. We have to find the cube root of A upon B. We simply divided this cube root in both numerator and denominator. Cube root A divided by cube root B. Cube root A divided by cube root B. Let's take an example. 216 upon 125. Find cube root of 216 upon 125. So distribute them. Cube root of 206 upon cube root of 125. Cube root of 216 is 6. Cube root of 125 is 5. So cube root of under root 216 upon 125 is 6 upon 5. Now we will discuss how can we find the cube root of any number by successive subtraction. Now cube root of a number by using pattern. Using pattern, that means we have to observe the pattern and we will find some numbers from the pattern which we will subtract from the number which have to find the cube root of pattern. The heading is cube root of a number by using pattern or successive subtraction. Successive subtraction means we have to subtract the number obtained in pattern successively until we get remainder as 0. So how can we find the number of patterns? The number of patterns we get from this formula. What is the formula? The formula is a whole number and the cube of a whole number and the difference between the predecessor of that whole number is the new number which we have to subtract. Starting from 0, we find the number from this pattern. The formula is 1 plus n multiplied by n plus 1 by 2. It's 2 multiplied by 6. And n can be 0 or any other whole number. So starting from 0, we solve some patterns. Take n equals to 0, so 0 plus 1, n plus 1, 0 plus 1 minus n equals to 0, 0. The formula will obtain 1 plus 0 into 0 plus 1 by 2 into 6. We multiply this 0 by the whole, we will get 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. Here 1. Next step, n plus 1. Take 1 as value of n. n plus 1, then 1 plus 1 2 minus 1 cube. 2 cube minus 1 cube. 1 plus 1 into 2 into 2 upon 2 into 6. Solve this, you will get 7. We will do the similar process and increasing the number according to the formula. We increase the value of n one by one in successive order. and we will continue this process until we get the number we subtract from the cube root of that number gives 0. Solving this we will get 19, solving this we will get 37, solving this we will get 61 and we will get 91. We can do more subtractions, more solutions, but now I am doing only 6 steps. How we will find the cube root of any number with the process of with the help of these figures we get as an answer. Find the cube root of 216. Find the cube root of 216. Cube root of 216. We know that 216 is cube root of 6. But by this pattern, how can we find? We will find this pattern by using subtraction, successive subtraction. 216. Now subtract first digit of it. First digit is 1. Subtract 1. We get 2 1. From this answer subtract 7. 215 minus 7. 20 8. From this answer subtract 19. 208 minus 19. It will give 280. Sorry, 189. 189 minus 37. 7 9 minus 7 2. 8 minus 6 5. 152. 152 minus 61 91 and 91 minus 91 gives 0. Finally we get 0. Total number of steps 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here we get total number of steps 6. This question is solved in 6 steps. So cube root of 216 is 6. We will take a small example. Cube root of 27. Cube root of 27 minus 1. Subtract first. We always start from 1. 27 minus 1, 26. 26 minus 7, 19. 19 minus 19, 0. So cube root of 27 is how many steps? 3 steps. 3. So the main question is how can we know what will be the next number of this pattern? We will find the next number of this pattern by this formula. We put the values of n starting from 0. It is very simple. Use only this formula. Starting from 0, put a value of n starting from 0 and you will get the next number. When you put the n equals to 0, you will get 1. When you put n equals to 1, you will get 7. When you put n equals to 2, you will get 19. When you put 3, you will get 37. When you put 4, you will get 61. When you put 5, you will get 91. Similarly, you can find more numbers for your successive subtraction. So, by this process, we can find the cube root of any number by using the pattern of successive subtraction. In next video, we will discuss the sums of exercise 12b. Thank you.